All right, guys, here we go. Wednesday, May 26th, little review on the legacy stock market. We're going to do the Dow Jones, S&P 500, Nasdaq, the dollar, DXY, probably gold and silver. So here we go. As you can see on the Dow, we're hitting this high pivot region right here, really going back to the middle of May. And about that 34,000 area. We are over the 20. That's obviously more bullish than bearish, but a couple of days here we could be just consolidating, and then they can rip it higher and then retest our top up here. So we'll see. Normally Fridays they like to put the market green, so that the retail investors will come back Monday, to do the casino and play again. It leaves everybody with a good feeling over the weekend. So we'll see how this plays out. But definitely a little weakness here, at least in the Dow Jones. It and the S&P 500 are the two most viewed markets in the world. People watch to keep things updated as far as how the general economy and the markets are playing out. And then on this S&P 500, nothing to write home about, just a little small spinning top doji candle. We could go either way. A lot of times you'll pull to the downside, especially inside a previous red candle. So we'll see how that works out. We do have support here. Actually, this needs to be now, man, I'm slipping. It needs to be blue, because we have the 20 under it. We have the high pivot here, consolidation that we couldn't get up and over for a while. So obviously resistance, we got over it. So we could come back down in here and test the 20 and that high pivot to see if it holds again. But I really think we'll come up here, sooner than later and retest this double top. The Nasdaq. It's the faster, regarding running up or, coming back down, as you can see here. And this little double bottom over here, little resistance here. Once we fell under it, we couldn't get over it right here. Little doji candle that brought us back down. And we, of course, tested this uptrend line, the gold one here, going back to October of last year. And then today, similar to S&P 500, the Nasdaq put in a little spinning top doji, not tearing the world up or anything. But again, worst case, come down to retest at 20. Best case scenario, of course, we come up here, test that red dash line about 13,007 and possibly break up and over it. But we still have to, get back. Well, when we do that, then we'll start, talking about what's next. But, because one step at a time, we got to, get over this high pivot area up here, just kind of a wall of resistance around that 14,000 area. And then, of course, we're going to have this uptrend line coming in on us as well. But, all is good until we start trading back under the 20 on any of these, and then that'll be okay, kind of a heads up deal. We will have made lower highs. We're back under here, and then if we start making lower lows, then that'll show weakness in the markets, of course. Okay, just checking on the real estate here. Oh wow, we closed above our recent kind of a wall of resistance here, which now should be support, relatively soon. And we will see, how that goes. Real estate just going crazy all over the country. The price is just I don't know, just out of reach for a lot of people. And also that's because of the inflation of the dollar, et cetera, et cetera. We go on forever about that, but here we go. But looking at this again, little spinning top doji, it didn't, it did cross up and over and close. We got to give, respect there. But are we going to hit? Did it hit 100 even? Yeah, 134. So it did what it needed to do. If we start coming down, that might be the first crack in the dam to lead to, of course, lower prices there. Now the DXY had a good day. Right now in after hours market, it's actually up again. There's a little dot here. I don't know if you can see that. But bullish engulfing. We took out the last two candles plus this little low pivot. That was a resistance wall. Now, we're back on support. So we'll see how we go next couple of days. Maybe come up and test the 20 again. We hadn't hit it, in a few days here. All these are daily candles. So we might be due to hit it, come back in, or again, get above this red line, go sideways and try to break up again. Because that would put a little bit of pressure on the metals. A stronger dollar will put a pressure on the metal. Well, here we go. Here's gold. See this candle here at the top of a trend. Did not work here though. We had a bullish engulfing that took it out, but at the top of a trend with a large what am I thinking, wicks on either side, you generally pull back a little bit. So that's kind of what we'll be looking for in gold, but no excuse me, no problem at all. That resistance should be support now, and this will also be support if we come down here. But but we're above the 20, so we could come down sideways, let that 20 catch up. Actually, after that double bottom here, great run on gold. You just can't complain. Cannot complain. Silver, same deal. Still working hard to get over this double top here. 1, 2, 3 days, 4 days trying to do that. Of course, with a stronger dollar today and starting, right now. We'll see what tomorrow holds. Oh, okay. Look at that. I just saw that little, just a mini bear flag. Right. Well, let me do this. Let's show it better. Where'd you go? Okay, this one here. And we put it here. It probably needs to come back. See, whenever you get candles like this to the upside, and you have this, the pole, really coming down right here to it. You'll come out. Let me bring that down so it makes sense. Okay. And we drop. If you drop out of, I'll leave that up there and see how we play out on this thing. Because we could, if we broke down there, we could come back, maybe test that 200. I don't think it'll be that bad, but definitely bear flag. We dropped out of. Of course, we got to see how it closes. This just started. We have 21 hours to go, so we'll keep that on there as a reminder. How's our copper doing? Okay. Yeah, we thought we were going to bounce here. It's staying, of course, under the 20. Bearish. Potentially more bearish if we get under the 50. Of course, we have this support here from this long-term support line that we couldn't get over between February and when did we finally get over it? April. Yeah, just making sure. Okay, February to April. So that should hold a little bit. And then you have the 50 there to help, and this up trend line from ever. I mean, this is like the greatest price channel you can see. It's pretty strong. Okay, then the SPY is basically the ETF for the S&P 500. Yeah, you got their 50 riding up here. So we have a little support here to 20. It's flattening out. Normally that helps with support. Your high pivot area we couldn't get over for a while, finally did. Then our long-term uptrend line going back to about April of 20. So quite a bit of support here. So if it we start breaking down, of course we made a high, we put in a lower high, then drop under the 20, then hey, heads up, red alert, So we'll definitely keep an eye on all that. All right, guys, thanks so much for being members. Thanks for watching the video. Appreciate it, and we will see you on the charts.